And we are live. Okay, so today we are going to learn how to use push notifications with Firebase and SwiftUI. So a really cool topic. And what I want you to do is just go ahead and write your name, write your country, where are you from, in the chat below. And if you do have any questions about the chat, I will be taking a look at the chat also. And yeah, you can have these live Q&A. Of course, most importantly, make sure that it's all about Firebase or SwiftUI, because yeah, that is our topic. Firebase push notifications with SwiftUI. So before we dive deep into that, let me just remind you about Dev Factory. So that's 60 minutes, one-on-one Zoom call with me. If you have any bugs in your code, if you want to learn SwiftUI, or if you just want to chat about how to get your next iOS dev job, go ahead and check out Dev Factory. It is at rebeloper.com/mentoring. Of course, you can schedule these anytime you want, and yeah, I will be looking on that. So today we are going to build out push notifications with Firebase. So first of all, yeah, make sure that you are signed into Firebase. And what I did here is just start a brand new project. And what we are going to do is just go through all of the steps that you need to take in order to build a SwiftUI with push notifications in Firebase. So I made a little list here, and you will see that if you just go ahead and in the link description, you will see the link to my resources. So you have to sign up and you have all the resources for my YouTube channel. And there you will see these resources, and there you will have an app delegate adapter, which we will use today, and a README file. So yeah, this is what we are going to go through today. So yeah, step one already done, create a new SwiftUI project. Now the next one is create a new Firebase app. So let's just do that. Let's go into Safari and go to console here. And let's create a brand new project. And I will name this. So currently it is Firebase Push Live. That's my project name. So I will name this accordingly. So Firebase Push Live. Okay. So let's hit continue here. I will use Google Analytics for this. If yeah, so take a look at this toggle here. If you do want to enable analytics for this project, then you must leave it as is, and then you will have to import Google Analytics for your project. So yeah, we will do that. So let's hit continue here. Let's select an account, Rebeloper Media, and create a project. Let's just wait for this. And yeah, let's take a look at the next steps while we are doing that. So connect the iOS project to the Firebase app. Okay, so yeah, let's just wait for this to finish. We are nearly there. 1 or 2 more seconds. Yay, continue. Okay, so what we want to do now is connect the iOS project to the Firebase app. What this means is that we want to create an iOS project right over here. And yeah, we want to add in here our bundle identifier. So let's go all the way back to Xcode and grab our bundle identifier. It's right over here. Copy that out, paste it in there, and let's register it. So yeah, that's just it. We just want to register this. Okay, next up, we want to download the Google Service Info plist file. So yeah, go ahead and just tap on this nice blue button, and it will be downloaded. And now what you want to do is just open up Xcode and just drag and drop it onto, I usually add it underneath the info file. So let's click on finish right over here. And while that's going on, hello Angelo. Oh, you are from Italy. And Nayan, you are from India. Welcome. And Big fan of my work? Well, thank you very much. Okay, so if you do have any questions, go ahead, type them in the chat. I'm here for you. So now we added our Google Service Info plist file. This, you can see it's numbered 8 because I download a ton of Google Service Info plist files. You just want to delete that and make sure that it's Google Service Info plist file. Okay, let's go and click on the next right over here. Next up, you want to add the Firebase SDK. Now here it's telling us to do the one with the CocoaPods. Also, you can download the zip file, Unity in C++, but what we are going to do is use Swift packages. So let's see here. Let's go and search for Firebase iOS SDK GitHub. Okay, so yeah, basically that is what you want to search for, and yeah, it's this one. So under here, just tap on the click on the big code button and make sure that it's under HTTPS, and you copy that out. So that's our first thing, and then you just go back to Xcode and select your project, select Swift packages, click on plus here and paste that in there. Now make sure that it has this .git at the end. So let's click on there next. And Optimax Major 7.10, yeah, make sure that it's around that when you are taking a look at this tutorial. If you don't want to have many breaking changes, but yeah, if there will be like 8 point something, the logic is still the same. Okay. And yeah, let's just wait for this. This will take a little bit of time. So let's see what will be next. Oh, we already added the Google Service Info plist file. Now we are going to install the Firebase SPM. So yeah, there we have. There's your link if you don't want to search for it. And then we want to add Firebase messaging and analytics. Firebase Analytics if Analytics has been selected. So let's see where we are at. Well, it's still working. Yeah, this is what I was talking about when I thought was referring to Analytics. So while we wait for this, let me just again remind you about my mentoring session. So if you do want to meet personally with me on a 60-minute Zoom meeting, go ahead and check out Dev Factory. It is at rebeloper.com/mentoring. And don't forget to smash that like button. So yeah, it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Of course, if you do like this video. So let's just go back. It should have finished by now. Well, it is going to fetch. Yeah, it's quite a large library, so it takes a little while. So let's see what do we have in the chat. Yeah, nothing extra. Yeah. So yeah, this is what you have to do, a little bit of waiting. So let's see. Oh, we are done. So what we have here is a list of libraries that the Firebase SDK contains. So you want to check analytics at this point, and we also want to check Firebase messaging. Let's double check here if that is the one that we need. Yes, Firebase messaging and Firebase analytics. Okay, so let's click on finish here. And as you can see, here we have Firebase iOS SDK. There is our version number. But yeah, you might be wondering, what did you actually select where? There's a cool trick here. If you go select your target and just scroll all the way down under general, you will see actually which libraries have been embedded there. Okay, so that's it. So let's go and tackle the next one. Create an app delegate adapter file and start it in the main app. Okay, so here we have our app delegate adapter. So I will just drag and drop it and walk you through how all of this works. Now, remember, this is a SwiftUI app. It has a Firebase Push Live app file right over here. It is the window group content view. So we don't have actually access to the app delegate, and because that will be our next step. So let's click on next here, and it says that you should add Firebase app.configure in the application did finish launching with options. Now we are going to access this with the help of the AppDelegate adapter. So let me just go ahead and yeah, I would just drag and drop this into my Xcode. So let's just add it right over there. Okay, make sure copy items if needed is checked, create groups is checked, and also, of course, your target is checked. Let's click on finish there. And let's take a little bit a look at what this is, because yeah, we have imported Firebase, that is what we want to do, and we have also launched Firebase app.configure. That's great. So what we still have here, and there's quite a lot, and I have added a lot of comments here, is what is needed in order to us to receive and allow push notifications on our app. So go ahead, make sure that you read through all of this. Yeah, basically what I did is just, let's just take a look at this. So there's a link here, so add code to AppDelegate. There's a link right over here. So you will see that it's GitHub Fire Quick Start iOS blob /master messaging. It's all of this. So appdelegate.swift, but that is with the AppDelegate. So you can take a look at that. But I have kind of molded it into SwiftUI to work with SwiftUI, and yeah, go ahead and check out what that does. Okay, so we created the AppDelegate adapter, and then we want to start it in the @main on the app file. So let's just do that, and let's just go right over here, and inside your app file, you want to go and create an AppDelegate adapter. So let's see here. So @appdelegate. And that will be, let me just take a look at the old file, because I kind of forgot how this works. So let's see, Firebase. Just a second here. So I take a look at my cheat sheet. Okay, so it's right over here. UI application app delegate adapter, appdelegate.self and appdelegate. Okay, so let's type that in. So UI application appdelegate adapter. Okay, and appdelegate.self. This is what we created. .self and the var appdelegate. Okay, so this way we initialize it, and if you take a look at this, this is our AppDelegate. So this is what we are talking about here. Okay, so that's our next step. Now we kind of are ready, because now we have set the configure. Let's click on next. Of course, let's go to console. We don't really want to be bothered on that part. Okay, so let's go back to our list and see the next step. Add push notifications and signing capabilities. So let's do that. Signing capabilities right over here. So select your target, signing capabilities. Firebase.configure. I think no, it's Firebase app.configure. That's how you want to configure your Firebase. Fatal paradox. Thank you for saying that, but it's actually Firebase app.configure, as you can see right over here. Firebase app.configure. Okay, so signing in capabilities. Let's move back, and you want to tap on this add capability and then push notifications. So you just double click on that. It will repair the signing certificate, and yeah, basically that's it. There is also one other thing. You want to add background modes and under a remote notification in signing and capabilities. So let's just go and add background modes first. So add a new capability, background modes. Just tap on that and then select remote notifications. Really nice. Okay, That's done. Now you want to register. Now this is all about Swift, the project. Next up, we want to register a new key. Now this is really important because push notifications go through Apple servers and you do need an APNS key for that. Now here is your link where you can create your key. Now I won't go into creating my own one because, yeah, first of all, I did create it, and once you download it, you can never download it. You can revoke it or you can edit it, but you can never, you can download it only once, so make sure that you save it in a safe place. And yeah, so I'm not going to show you that because of there will be some personal data over there. So once you download that, make sure that you are setting it in a secure place. So I do have that already. And yeah, upload your APNS authentication key in the settings under the cloud messaging. So let me just search for my own. So it's under documents, work resources, and then important. So here we have my key. Okay, so next up we want to go under Firebase. There's this project settings, and just going to select project settings and then cloud messaging. And if you scroll a little bit down, you will see that APNS authentication key. We are not going to bother about these APNS certificates. That's the old way of doing things. You want to upload your APNS auth key. So let's click on upload here. And let's drag and drop our file. Okay. Now, next up, you want to enter the key ID, and that is right over here. So you just add it in there. And then you want to add your team ID. Now, your team ID is also on the Apple developer portal. I'm not going to go in there, so I have just copied that out. And let's just paste it that in. So let's click on upload here. And yeah, there's a little bug here on the interface. Let's click on it again, and they say okay, something went wrong, but actually everything went fine. Your APNS key has been uploaded. And now you linked actually Firebase with Apple's APNS servers. Okay, so what is up next? We've done this. Add the app delegate. So yes, we did add the app delegate already, and then the app delegate adapter to the app file. That's right. And then delete your app from the device and build and run. Now we didn't build and run this project at all, so we don't really have to delete our device, our app from our device. But yeah, if you did launch that, make sure that you delete it. And of course, this has to be done on a real device. So let's open up here QuickTime Player, and let me just select my device. So new movie recording, and there we go. Okay, and let me just make this a little bit smaller so you can see, or yeah, whatever, you will be able to see the push notification right over there. So let me just go into Xcode and select iPhone and build and run. Okay, this is our first build, and yeah, we should be ready to test this out. Okay, let me just move my app just a second here, so I will double check. Okay, so let's see that. Okay, so it says Firebase Push Live would like to send you push notifications. Notification may include alerts, sound, and icon badges. These can be configured in settings. So yeah, that is what we want. Let's allow that. And basically that is it. Now, if you take a look at the code, not the code, in the console. So first of all, you will see that you have, yeah, it's asking for the method quiz link. We don't really need that, but we have this Firebase registration token. So let's just copy this out. It's optional, so make sure that you select the actual token. So let's hit Command C right over there. And let's see what we actually do need to do here. So what I'm going to do is just close our project and let's move this to another view. Okay. Now we are ready. Okay. So let's take a look at the text edit and see what you should see. A log Firebase registration token. So we copied out that registration token and now we are going to use that token to send a test message and you won't have to click next and we should get that push notification. So let's see that finally. As you can see, it wasn't that much. So what you want to do is just expand this and go all the way down to cloud messaging. Okay. And tap on send your first message. Let's remove this and enter our optional title. Let's see. Hello, first push notification. Okay. Notification text. And as you can see here, you can kind of see what it's going to look like. But yeah. This is on Android, this is on iOS. Well, let's see here. Testing my implementation. Okay, so this is what we should actually see. And then you want to tap, so you don't want to click on next. That's what I was talking about. You don't want to click on next there. You want to click on send test message. Also, you can optionally add an image, but you have to have a paid tier for that, so you can host those images on Firebase storage. I won't go into that. It's a little bit of detail. So let's send test message. And now you want to add an FCM registration token. So we are going to send a message to this device. So let's paste our token in there. Hit that plus sign. And then let's see. So let me just click on this test. Open up our phone and let's just tap on test there and let's wait for that. And yeah, it usually takes a few seconds, even a few minutes. Maybe it will not work the first time, but yeah, it should work eventually. So let's see that. I don't see anything coming in just yet. Okay. So yeah, this is when we just want to debug this. Let's see, let's send another test message and like another time. Most probably this will come twice in just a few minutes. But yeah, that will be your first test message. And while this is just going to come in, it will come in eventually. And after that, Firebase will push these notifications even faster. This was our first one. Let me just talk a little bit more about what you can actually do. Like this was just one push notification. Like it's going to be actually on the this device only. So we are going to use that token and send a test message to all the devices using the target bundle ID. All devices with the app installed on them should get a push notification. So yeah, I'm not going to wait for that push notifications. You will probably have some lagging also, but what I will do is just go ahead and click on next right now and then select app, and let's select our bundle ID as I told you, and then let's click on, also you can select a topic, but you have to set a topic on your device, and then click on the next here, and let's tap on now, and the next here. We don't have to have all of these options, and then let's review it. Okay, and let's publish it. Okay, let's see this. And yeah, it would be really nice if we just got this push notification on the live, but yeah, it says it went through, but we cannot really see that just now. So let's see what is the problem? Most probably the problem is actually that these are the first push notifications, and it's kind of lagging here. Okay, here we have our registration token. That's nice. Let me just, oh, there it was. I just killed it. But let's see if I can just come back here. Yes, there we go. Hello, first push notification, and it's there. So what I will do is just go ahead and do some more. Let's see if I can do this right now. Let's create a new notification, and that will be second push, and hello there. And yeah, let's send a test message. Let's select this one and test. Yeah, I think, oh, let's just go through like all of the app. Next, and then review it, and then let's just publish it. Okay. So yeah, anyway, it did went through, and most probably I'm having these lagging because of the live, but it will go through eventually. And yeah, basically that's it. Now you know how to use Firebase push notifications. There you go. Second push, hello there. And with SwiftUI. Now, if you like my teaching style, don't forget to go to that factory that is at rebeloper.com/mentoring, where you can meet me in a 1-hour Zoom meeting if you have any bugs in your code, or if you do want to learn SwiftUI or maybe UIKit, or you want to have a chat with me. Maybe you are getting hired or you want to be prepared for your hiring. Make sure you check out that factory. Again, it's at rebeloper.com/mentoring.